Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. So, hey, if you're looking to retire by at least age 67 or sooner, this video is for you. And if you're not, and you're one of those people who's looking to just work the rest of your life and spend everything you got, this video is not for you. You're not in the right place. Feel free to go ahead and click out of this video. And like I said, if you are looking to retire by at least age 67, you're in the right place. So let's carry on. So I was on the web earlier browsing some financial news, and I came across this particular article on the CNBC website, and it was actually trending as the #2 topic on their personal finance page. So I felt like this information would be relevant here on the channel. So we're going to go over that article about the information that's within it, my overall opinion, and like I said, I thought that this information would be beneficial for you guys and for anyone who's looking to retire by age 67, because the topic we're going to be covering is how much money you need to have saved in order to be able to retire by age 67. So before we go ahead and jump right into this video, if you guys could do me a huge favor, go ahead and hit the like button on this video. Be sure that that little like button symbol turns blue for me. I would really appreciate it. It helps out my channel a lot, especially with the algorithm here on YouTube. And if you're new here and you have not subscribed already, please be sure to go ahead and hit that red subscribe button for me, and also turn on the notification bell. That way YouTube will notify you each and every time I upload a video. Again, thank you guys so much for taking the time to do that. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. So according to this article, like I said, that I was reading on CNBC, millions of Americans have taken a huge hit or a significant blow to their personal finances due to the current state of the economy. And this is coming as a direct result of the pandemic that we're all experiencing. And yet, even knowing that all this is going on, soon-to-be retirees, according to a poll and a survey that was taken by the Gallup company that did a survey on soon-to-be retirees, mentioned that the soon-to-be retirees are only slightly more concerned about not having enough money by the time that they reach retirement age, and that most of the soon-to-be retirees are expecting to still retire by the age of 66. So, well, when it comes to my opinion on that particular part of the article, I mean, I personally feel like, there is some unanswered questions because, they're not giving you a very clear idea of exactly how much these people have already, invested, or what's their current financial situation. So, like I said, there's some unanswered questions and some missing details in that article. But assuming that, these people that were interviewed and surveyed are in a relatively strong financial, situation, that they have, in a large emergency fund set up for themselves, that they've been investing over a long period of time of their life, and that, they just, again, are in a very strong financial situation, considering all that's going on, like I said, during this pandemic and, the current state of the economy and all these other things that are factored in, to kind of look at the near future and say, hey, I'm not too worried about having enough money, then I would assume you would have to be in a fairly strong financial, situation, or you just would be oblivious to everything that is kind of going on, and you're really taking too of a naive, look at things, because you don't know what market returns are going to look like. You don't know what, the future performance of your investments are going to look like. You really don't know what the future looks like at all. So, I mean, I definitely, think, yes, it is very possible, to retire and still do well in the near future. But I mean, if you're looking to retire within the next few years, just my personal opinion, I mean, if I was going to retire in the next few years, I would definitely want to be more concerned about what my returns are going to look like. And I would be really trying to put and invest as much as I possibly could, so that way I can ensure that I'm going to have enough money to reach my retirement age, and that I have enough to get me through the, my retirement years. All right, so let's get into the next part of the article. So the next part of the article states that according to Fidelity Investments, that in order for you to retire by age 67, that you need to have 10 times your annual income saved. And that's in order so that you can retire by age 67. Now, my personal opinion is that they're not giving you a lot of, clarity on, is that literally meaning you just save it, or is that money invested? I really didn't like the wordage that's used in that. So again, like I said, I feel like it lacks some clarity and some detail, but whatever. So let's carry on. And so the article goes on to explain that, that you need to have 10 times your annual income saved. So then that way you could retire up at age 67. And then it goes on to explain that this is so that you can just maintain your current lifestyle, in retirement without looking to either, downsize or spend more money in your old age. And, I'm fine with that part of the article. So again, that's the, second part of the article. So really quick, I just thought that I would touch up on the fact that that Fidelity Investments mentioned that you need to have 10 times your annual income saved. But again, I really don't like that. I don't understand, is that money going to be saved, or is that in a savings account, or is that money going to be invested? And if so, what type of returns am I going to need to be able to maintain my current lifestyle? I mean, like I said, I just really didn't like the way that article was particularly written. But again, I just like the fact that the article is touching on retirement, and that information is relevant here on the channel. And again, it just sparks the interest here on the topic of, seeking retirement, because I'm hoping that's what all my viewers here, as you guys are watching these, that you guys are all going to have that goal to one day retire, and hopefully you want to retire a lot sooner than age 67. So this is just some, financially relevant news that I think, again, would just be relevant to you guys, the viewer, which is why I'm putting this video out to you guys. And again, I hope you guys appreciate it. And like I said, this is the second part of the article. I don't agree that, 10 times of your income is enough. I really believe you need more money than that. And no, I do not think that that money can just be, saved away in some high yield savings account or a regular savings account. I believe that that money is going to need to be invested in something that's going to grow significantly faster than that. Now, that's a topic for a whole nother video, but yes, I definitely don't just like the way that article was worded. So the third part of the article, I don't really agree with, and I don't really feel like it's relevant here for you guys, but I'll go ahead and mention it anyways. Basically, the article goes on to just discuss the importance of, saving this money that you're going to build up for your retirement is going to be in a savings account, and, that you can use it in a high yield savings account. I think this is terrible advice. I don't understand, or I don't see the point of, just heavily relying on a savings account, with a very, very, even if you have a high yield savings account, I mean, the return is so low on a high yield savings account. Why would you want to bank the future of your retirement on that and get just such a low return on your hard-earned money, and you're going to need this money that you're going to be relying on in retirement to last you through your financial, through your retirement years. And that's when you're going to really need that money the most. And you're not going to have the luxury at that point to just say, okay, hey, let me, take on extra risk now that I'm in retirement age. So like I said, I really don't agree with this last part of the article really whatsoever. Yes, high yield savings accounts do have, their part in personal finance. That might be a great place to just, store or park your money before you're gonna, make other investments with it, or even just a great place to, keep your emergency fund. I mean, that's where I keep my personal emergency fund for myself and my family. But do I think that that's where you want to bank a large portion of your, money for your retirement? No, I don't. Like I said, I just totally disagree with this last part of the article. And, I just wanted to share this information with you guys. Like I said, I thought it would be relevant information for you guys. This article in general, it just kind of, if nothing else, it at least gets you thinking and, focusing on the idea and the target of retirement age. And you can see that some information can be good out there for you, some information not as well. So if somebody is looking to retire at age 69 or 67, anywhere around that age, I just would suggest that, you would say, okay, let me calculate by when I want to retire. Let me get online. Let me look at what do I make? Let me do the math and let me find out, how much money am I going to need to invest consistently, from the current age you're at to where you're looking to retire by, and then then you're going to come up with that number. You're going to see the amount monthly or yearly that you're going to need to invest, and you're going to you could play around with the returns of your investments, and then ultimately see, okay, hey, I need to invest this amount of money consistently and get this type of average return if I want to hit the goal of retiring by age 67. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found it helpful and that you guys found some type of value in this video. And if you did, can you please just hit the thumbs up button on this video and also hit the subscribe button for me? I'd really appreciate it. It helps on my channel a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you.